Here we go.
You want to be like? Sensitivity equals fucking poverty.
Insensitive Culture, the podcast. Check it out, homie.
My bad. No. I forgot that was gonna do the whole intro and everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna what I'm gonna do for that moving forward, I have to record audio and make just like a little thing of just like, you know, some shit. I'll have Chat GPT write it up, but just some precursor that we've always talked about saying, you know, everything we say here is not, you know, it's not serious, blah, blah, blah. These are just our opinions or some bullshit, so that when we do that, it starts off just with that.
Yeah.
And then we just cut in and then we can do the shit the way we normally do.
Word.
That's what I was thinking for that. But yeah, anyways, yeah.
I was like
Dave asked if we rewatched Daredevil.
Oh, Daredevil. Yeah. So not rewatched.
Just actually watch one time.
Actually watched season 3 finally.
Oh, okay.
Not that long ago. This
That's
summer.
the bullseye season, right?
Yeah, the bullseye season. I seen it this. I want to say it was like this summer.
Oh, okay. That's way more recent.
Yeah, whenever it was starting to get like
the hype was coming back, like shit.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit.
And it was canon.
Season 3
because it wasn't canon, and you didn't give a fuck.
I never got around. I never saw it. I mean, I saw the Defenders. I never saw any of Iron Fist. I didn't see the second season of Luke Cage. I didn't see season 2 or 3 of Jessica Jones.
Punisher?
Saw what's that?
Punisher.
I saw season 2. I don't think I saw season 1 actually.
That's which a weird is so choice.
Weird.
Yeah.
Again, I think it's just like I want to say it's a thing where, and I'm only saying that because like when I've been watching these recaps, I'm like, I don't remember that shit from season 1 Punisher, but I absolutely remember the season 2. And the weird thing is when I seen season 2 of Punisher, I seen it twice. Like I don't know why, but I had already like I'm watching it and I'm like, I feel like I've seen this shit before.
I hate that.
When I got to the end, I'm like, yeah, I already knew everything that was gonna happen. I don't know why. But I have no idea how I saw it the first time without seeing season 1. Like it's
hope they don't reference it.
Yeah, well, because I had mentioned before how like
a thing like a recap.
There you go.
I was like,
I seen this. Rockstar had a full recap of all the everything you need to watch or know. So it covered the 3 seasons as well as every time Daredevil showed up in any of the Disney Plus series or movies and MCU stuff, and just kind of basically everything you could possibly need to know about Daredevil before watching the show. But yeah, he was like the season 2 of Daredevil I never saw, and I've mentioned that on the show, right? Because it was the one that somehow when I went to watch it, it was like late at night, and I pressed play, and for some reason it played.
Oh, just jumped to the second
episode or whatever, like the last episode of the season.
Yeah.
And I'm watching it as if it's the first episode.
You're like, holy shit, what a fucking banger this is.
Yeah, I'm like, this is crazy, but who is these people? And how did they just intro the Punisher on the first episode? and
finish his plot line?
That Elektra was here? Like, that's so weird. Yeah, that, and then once I realized that it was the last episode, I was like, I don't want to watch this fucking whole season from the beginning. Now I see the ending. And I swore I was going to like months later. I was like, oh, I'll do it later, months later. I'll just rewatch it. And I never got around to it.
I'll forget everything that I saw.
So that's probably why I'm not as excited as y'all. But I am excited just to watch something Daredevil, and something that I know has actual impact versus Daredevil before, where it was like just above ABC TV.
Yeah. But still fucked.
Yeah, I mean, it was violent and gritty, and but it did have. There was one thing you know what I did see though today, also. So in conjunction of watching that new Rockstars breakdown, I also saw the honest trailers
of Daredevil.
Yeah, they did honest trailers of all
OG.
Daredevil, like all the seasons, and yeah. If you're a fan, you like all honest trailers, tread carefully because they will stomp all over your favorite things.
100%.
It
Worse
was
than Cinema
interesting.
Sins because he's kind of funny about it, but
Yeah,
those dudes are mean at fucking
yeah. The honest trailer dudes are
honest
mean.
trailer. Yeah, straight up.
Cinema Sins does go in though too. They go in, but at
They're
least,
super pedantic, but they're funny about it.
yeah, for sure.
And he knows he's being an asshole. And sometimes, he takes away the
Right.
sins, which is nice.
Yes, that is.
I respect that.
He takes away the sins.
It's courteous.
He
of
does,
him.
yeah.
Yeah.
He'd be like, oh, this was actually pretty dope in this movie. I'm going to remove 5 sins.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
then,
okay.
it'll still get hit with like 20
Yeah, and
more
then like
in a
the
second.
very
It doesn't
next
matter.
one is like, okay, add 10
100
more.
sins. Like I've seen them add like 1,000 sins, but like it's just insane sometimes.
Yeah.
That's why it's funny. Oh, let's not forget to clap.
You shared that with me before, but I don't think I've really watched the Cinema Sins ones like that.
They're the only
Funny.
challenge. They're long. Like honest trailer ones are
Don't.
probably like
Yeah.
7 to 10 minutes, maybe.
Cinema Sins are like
Cinema Sins
20-ish,
could be like, and I've seen
40-ish.
anyone from 20 to 40 minutes for a Cinema Sins because
Jeez.
they go through like almost every scene in a movie. Not every scene, but like they break down every act and they cover a lot of the scenes in each act. And that's why it takes so long. It's almost like a recap, except they're talking shit throughout the recap.
Right.
Sure.
I like that.
I'm cool with talking shit.
Yeah, I mean it's respected. I definitely respect it for sure.
All
If I had
right.
the time, I'd do more of that.
Oh shit. You know what I just realized, Dave? I
What?
didn't do any of the homework for your questions.
Neither did Johnny, so it's all good.
Not a damn
Just
one.
think quick.
Yeah, I just had so much.
I can
shit.
start off and give you guys time to think.
Oh, good. I just want to read it over. Jesus Christ! I thought it was. Ah, okay.
One question
Mm-hmm.
as you're doing that. Are we announcing today
About next week.
about next
Or
week
yeah.
and Dave's departure?
I don't know. That's up to that's up to Dave on whether he wants
No,
to.
I don't
know.
care. We could talk about it.
And
I
I
want
feel like
everybody to
we
be
should at
surprised.
least mention it either in the beginning or the end. Either way,
Yeah,
give
I mean,
people a heads up so it's not some random shocker.
it
Think we're
doesn't.
beefing.
Yeah. 'Cause we are,
Right.
because we are fucker. Let's see.
Let's do some fake drama with it. Some Andy Kaufman type shit.
I fly all the way out there just to fight you.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
And then we
shit.
have like a fake fight.
Oh,
we have it
shit.
choreographed.
Yeah. And then we go crush some In and Out afterward.
Hey,
Hey.
fuck yeah.
He's like,
Delicious.
oh, yes.
I haven't had In and Out
sounds
in
delicious.
fucking months, dude. I'm fucking up.
He's
I
like,
was supposed to go to California again at the end of this month and I got switched to a Texas trip. I'm so pissed.
Get that barbecue though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get my HEB tortillas,
Ooh, yeah.
so I ain't mad at that.
Is that your favorite?
What do you mean?
Are those your favorite tortillas?
From like tortillas that you can buy and
Yeah,
bring
yeah.
back home?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, hands down. I haven't found another spot that I could buy tortillas like that because
Can you buy
they're
'em
fresh
online?
made. You can, but I don't think it's the same ones.
They're
Because
not
the
as
ones
fresh.
that you get in the store are like made that morning.
Damn, they got like little Mexican ladies there,
They do.
just pounding them out all
Yeah,
day. That's
they do.
crazy. No doubt.
I'm pretty sure they have a machine that the Mexican ladies are slaving
Oh,
over.
that's bullshit.
But I mean, you can, whatever the ingredients are, you can absolutely taste that it's different than any preserved, I guess is the right term for it.
What
But
are the
anything
ones
that's like
that
sits on
I
the shelf
buy?
for a while.
I buy ones that I really like. Obviously, they're store made, and there's not little old ladies there making them, but store tortillas. They're not Mission. Mission tastes weird sometimes.
I fuck with Mission.
I mean, they're okay.
They're all
Yeah.
right, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Guero.
Guero. I don't think I've seen those. A California brand.
It might be. I see a lot of like Mexican people buying them, so I assume that they got to be at least okay if they're fucking with them.
All right. You want to clap this in right quick?
Yes, sir.
Please. Let us fuck.
Oh, that must be Danny.
Yes, it is.
Nice.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Word.
Hold on. Because the way the camera and everything is set up, man, this shit, I can't see the chat. But anyway, so you're in pretty much. All right, 3, 2, 1. Cool. Crap on a cracker.
Crapping.
On a cracker. Crap. Hold on, I gotta pour some more Lakers.
Yeah, I got my solo cup going.
Oh shit! What you sipping on?
It's a hefty cup.
I
I just finished the rest of that scotch that I had.
Oh damn! Okay.
Scotch
I thought you weren't even drinking anymore when we were recording on Tuesday.
I haven't really been.
He's like, I'm just gonna pound the rest of the scotch down right quick.
Yeah, because it's just been sitting.
It's like I gotta finish
No,
it,
man,
so
somebody,
that I
yeah.
don't drink no more.
Scotch do be going bad, mad quick.
Right? You don't want that shit to get
Tomorrow,
I want it to get aged and delicious.
Right.
tomorrow I work from home, so
Okay, so you could be a
means
little.
I could get up a little bit later, get to the gym, and then come straight to the studio.
That's
I don't have to get all dapper and shit.
Yeah, my man's like, I could wake up at 5:15 tomorrow instead of 4:30.
Like 5:30, maybe like 5:36 ish.
Word.
Yeah, as
Get
long
them
as I'm
Z's in, bro.
Yeah, I get to the gym around 6:30, work out, leave there around 7:30, 8ish, and just come straight to the studio.
Word. I was just talking with wifey about this because we put my daughter in a big girl bed for the first time this weekend.
Oh shit.
And so she's handling it great, like a champ.
Nice.
But my son is still sleeping in the in the playpen in our bedroom, and we're like, yo, I can't wait to get him the fuck out of this room. Like, he's gonna move into her crib soon. And we're like, yo, one of the best things, because there's so many things of getting him out of the room that are positive.
Word.
Yeah.
Word.
But one of the best things,
non-rated X stuff.
yeah.
Oh,
one of the non-rated X things that will be awesome is having or taking down the blackout curtains or whatever you call those things.
Oh no, them shits is staying.
Nah, I need to wake up in the morning. That's the problem.
It's overrated, dog.
Bro,
What have you?
that shit got me sleeping till 9 o'clock sometimes. I'm like, I need to get the fuck out of this bed.
It's like being in Vegas, dog. The blackout shit. You don't know what the fuck time it is, where you are, nothing.
See, that's where I'm trying to not be, Danny.
Yeah, no, the kids, Violet's still very much tries to sleep with us and damn near does, even though it's weird. She has to fall asleep with us, but she sleeps better in her own bed with no one else around. Other than that, she's like kicking us. She's too hot.
Don't we all?
She's just like bullying us all night. And then the second that I take her and I put her in her own bed and she can just like move freely, like she actually sleeps better. And we be trying to tell her, but she's a fucking savage. And both of the kids are in my spot right now. Because when I come to pod, she makes a deal with them that they can sleep in the bed with her because that's the only way she can get them to bed. I say, yo, take your ass to sleep. Violet, I have to lay with her. Xander, take your ass to sleep. If the second that I'm gone, he's waking up. If he knows that I'm gone, he's waking up and he's like, I'm scared. There's somebody in my closet. You know, all of the bullshit that moms are just like, well, come on, come over here. I'm like, yo, you just give into the shit. That's why they fucking do it every night. Or it's, I'm hungry. I want a sandwich. It's like, motherfucker, you just denied dinner or you just ate dinner.
Yeah. So either way, bitch, you don't need nothing.
Yeah, you shouldn't get a damn thing. And they know that would be my answer. So this is all the shit that they pull.
Dad don't play no shit. Mom's the softie.
Yep. Even Xander comes in and he's like, Mom, and then he'll whisper.
He's asking for mom.
He's like, oh, can I tell you something? And then he would like whispers in her ear and shit. And I'm like, I already know what the fuck you're doing. Go to bed, bro.
Go to bed, bro. You say that? Is that what you say?
Hell yeah. I'm like, yo, I know what you are doing. Go to bed, bro.
My guy, it's bedtime.
Yeah, and well, you know, that's how you got to be as the dad.
Facts. Probably nicer than I'd be.
Probably. All right,
patience for that shit.
The way you treat Cliff, bro, you would be a softie for your kid.
Oh yeah, no, I know. It would be a game over, dog.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes, I mean, you do be, you know, you are a softie, but
I'd lay it down. I would scare them every so often, just enough where it's in the back of their mind, like, yeah, Dad's cool, but he might lose his shit. So let's not get too crazy.
I'll be telling my kids you a punk.
I punk the fuck out of them.
Yeah.
Intermittently, not too often, because that's just bullying. But every once in a while, they got to know that dad don't play.
I do try to catch myself and be like, yo, all right, I was tripping a little bit. It's like, my bad. I just be saying shit because you're not listening. And I know that you're trying to, and that pisses me off more.
I apologize to Cliff all the time. I'm like, listen, I'm sorry about what I said back there. I know shit got crazy, but you can't just try and lunge at people on the sidewalk and everybody wants to play with you.
Oh man. All right, you want to get this shit going? What time is it?
I mean, shit, it's about 10 o'clock.
I know. Let's go.
And here we go.
You want to be like? Sensitivity equals fucking poverty.
Insensitive Culture, the podcast. Check it out,
Everyone, welcome to episode 249 of Insensitive Culture. As always, you know me.
So what?
You know my guy on the other end.
And that fool Blazer, Ramon.
On the other end is... You know who we are?
Insensitive Culture, the podcast. Make sure you check it out, homie.
Yeah, you know who we are. You know. Danny, you know who we are. Leo, I know you out there too, probably. Yeah, fellas, like we got
man's hype over there on that Jamaican shit.
Trying to get hype off of this Jamaican rum.
My man's drinking Jamaican rum. He's pulling out the two pistols.
I'm drinking rum and Red Bull.
He about to post up against the wall and start pulling out the guns.
Bang, bang.
See, Dave don't know about that.
Just me and Beanie Man.
He don't know about the old school reggae jams in the basement. You need the wall to hold you up, and you just doing your best. The two pistols, and Danny called it.
Danny's like, I know
for your life. trying to hold on for your life while shorty grinding on you.
Word.
Shit.
Word. Y'all be watching I'm sure y'all have caught those wild ass Jamaican dance videos though, like on IG and YouTube and shit, right?
Yeah.
They just go hard lately. Like the last like 5-10 years, they be going fucking bananas. You gotta like flip a bitch in the air, do helicopters, throw her down on the table.
When you said wifey was there, I got scared for her, son. I was like, I hope she come back all right.
It's the only island I've ever seen both her and other ladies than my like friends' wife groups.
Oh, this was a girls' trip?
This one was, it was just her and her homegirl.
Okay.
But only in Jamaica have I seen these types of friends, grown adult women, do feet up on the wall, twerking. You know,
hands out like the handstand,
handstand twerking. Yeah, only in Jamaica
all
that comes
that
out.
Is extremely entertaining. It's awesome.
I mean, I was there when that happened, so that wasn't like, you know.
Oh, all right, cool. You didn't get a video of it.
Behind there, there was no video. Like, yo, look what your wife doing.
Now, the real entertainment
hotels
is when if you look up the Jamaican dances, but it'd be a big chick.
Oh yeah,
because the Jamaican dudes be some small, scrawny ass.
Always.
Yeah.
And they be with the theatrics, bro. They be spinning and shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, wild. Like I said,
that rum and Red Bull hit you, I guess.
All right.
Yeah. So we are in episode 249. That means next week we got episode 250. We're gonna try to put something together so that we can at least celebrate the 5 years of the pod, as well as 250 episodes. Mixed in with that happiness, we got a little bit of sadness. Okay, because our boy Dave is gonna. He's gonna do his thing. He's gonna retire from the pod. Maybe not forever. He may pop in every now and again, but you know.
When I'm definitely gonna be back when GTA 6 drops. The episode after GTA 6 drops, I want to come back. So y'all gotta have me come through.
From now.
He's never.
That's the fall. That's fall. Fall of this year, son. I'll be back. You're gonna get Dave on the pod just after GTA 6 drops.
Yeah, word. So yeah, Dave is leaving us, and he's just gonna be doing his own thing. But
yeah, I heard y'all gonna be
a homie. So open invite always. You know,
no doubt.
You want to jump back on for
big shit
episode.
Dope shit comes out or something crazy happens.
You already know.
Gotta have me come through.
Just gotta let me know. Just be like, yo, I'm down next week. So
nah, Danny, that's gotta stop now. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
No more.
It's a package deal. It's a package deal, son. I'm gonna still send you shit. You better respond to everyone.
He says, slide out the DMs.
Unless you bad,
homie. Yeah. So, but yeah, no. I mean, he'll still be very much a part of the show as much as he wants to be, but you know,
forever icy.
Yeah. We still need some zingers, bro. Every time you think of one, you got to send one for me to slide in there somehow.
Honestly, I think I'm excited to listen to the episodes again, just because I'll be honest, I really don't listen to much when I'm there. It's the ones that I miss where I really want to know what the fuck you guys are talking about. So that'll be exciting to be able to do that.
Every time I listen to an episode, I think I only missed one episode where it was just y'all.
I told you we were talking about it earlier.
Okay.
It's like, did we do one just us? I'm like, I think we did.
I did.
It's hard to remember.
I forgot the circumstances, but y'all did one episode, and I know y'all tell me every single time when y'all miss an episode and you listen back, you just start yelling at the fucking at the stereo, like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Like, this is the answer. But you know, when we be hearing live in real time, bro, that shit don't come to you. Yeah, that's why we consider ourselves casual nerds, because we don't really know shit. So
Word. Not a damn thing.
that's for sure. Danny said there is only one
man.
Blazer Ramon.
My man.
And
That's for
yeah,
sure.
that's a fact. But since Blazer is the man of the hour, he's the one who does this shit. Let's start it off with some
Fellas, I was cleaning out my fridge the other day, and a question appeared to me. Is there a particular food that you guys think is the best leftover food? Because not everything reheats well or tastes, good the next day. Is there like a go-to where if that's been in the fridge for a day, 2 days, maybe even 3? Ooh, sometimes the longer it's in there, the better it gets with certain things. Any food that y'all could think of?
I mean, the obvious choice is the low hanging fruit is pizza, right?
Sure.
Because that shit cold, warm, whatever. But my actual answer is one that I don't know if everybody would agree with. But I'm gonna go ahead and say, and I don't know, not as where it's the longer it stays in the fridge, the better it gets.
Yeah, no, that doesn't apply to everybody, but there is certain things.
Sure.
My dad would say that about certain things.
I do enjoy the reheating of a garbage plate. Because not a lot of people do, because they're like the second that you warm up the
mac
salad and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's you can't overheat it, but there's a distinct temperature where, like, you know what, garbage plate hits the next day. I don't think it can pass more than that day, but that shit hit.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I'll be honest. I've taken cold garbage plate leftovers out of the fridge and just smashed them cold, like burger, home fries. That just doesn't matter, and it's still hit like a motherfucker. So yeah, that's a good one. I like that. Mine is fried chicken. If back in the day we would get KFC for dinner or something, and there'd be some leftovers, bro. Like I could go in there later that night, the next day, and not even reheat it. Like I
was just gonna say, how are you eating it cold or you warming it up?
I'll eat it cold. If I wanted to reheat it, which I wouldn't, I would throw it in like the air fryer for a few minutes, get it a little crispy.
That's the only way to reheat.
You can't do chicken in the microwave. Like that's just I used to try and do that as a kid, try and reheat everything in the microwave, and it'd be fucking disgusting. But a piece of fried chicken, like I said, even cold, smashable. Delicious.
I don't think I could do fried chicken cold. I don't know. I don't
cold, like right out of the fridge.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll go in, grab a drumstick out of the bucket, 2 a.m.
You're not alone on that. I don't know if I can. I've never been able to.
Oh, I can. Yeah, I'd have no problem.
And it depends on, like, if it's homemade chicken. Yes, like the pechugas my mom makes from the Puerto Rican chicken breast cut up and seasoned and all that shit. Like, that shit is fire the next day. But it really does depend. Like KFC has enough seasoning on there where that shit would be fire, but I don't. Some chicken just gets all rubbery and shit once it hits the fridge. So I don't know, but it's a good call. It's a good call.
Yeah, Johnny, what do you got?
I got 2. One is, I guess I would say low-hanging fruit, similar to pizza, because I just feel like it's really easy to rewarm up like any type of brothy shit, soup.
Oh yeah.
Chili-ish. Sometimes chili can go sideways because I'm not a fan of thick chili. I like runny chili.
Yeah.
And so when it gets too, I guess, congealed in the fridge, it'll get too thick and it's hard. You can warm it up and then you got to toss a little water in it and then it gets all, it dissipates
it breaks
the
a little
flavors.
bit.
Yeah. It's not what you really want. But a standard like soup or any type of brothy, like a pho or something like that, you can definitely rewarm that up. Ramens, tear that down is good. Is good shit. But I think my go-to, it doesn't follow the the better it gets, or the longer it's there, the better it gets. It does not follow that because it has a limited shelf life. However, I love that older, set in the fridge, put it back in the wok, hook it up a little bit more. Chinese food.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Little Reese's beef and broccoli. Give it a little sizzle.
Yeah, because you know what the thing is, every time it happens, wifey always like doctors it up, right? Like it's like 2 days later, she's like, yo, do you want this Chinese food for lunch? Or we might even just have it for dinner again, or whatever it is.
She throwing it on
she throw it in there, she throw it in the pan, and she mixing like the rice and the sesame chicken and the General Tso chicken and the beef and broccoli or some shit. Like
crazy hibachi.
Some super fusion shit, throw in some extra soy sauce, throw in a bunch of the sriracha, throw some red pepper flakes on there.
Damn.
And just like do some thing and it's something about the first off, it's always served super hot, which delivery never is. And then it's like when you throw it in there, because of the sauces because they'll get like thicker and they get like grizzled almost sometimes too. Oh, I love when the fucking when the General Tso got that grizzledness on it. Oh, that's my shit.
I'm jealous as a motherfucker, bro. I miss East Coast Chinese food so much.
Really?
You do not get, at least in the South Bay where I am, like your hood Chinese spots with your General Tso chicken. Like everything out here, just about everything is super authentic, like Asian dishes. And they might have, some fried rice on the menu or some typical Chinese, American Chinese dishes, but they don't make them the same. There's still more authenticity to them. And I don't want that. Yeah, no, I know that sounds stupid, but like
food.
I need that shit that I grew up on, dog.
Bro, I got to look it up. I think I told you about it before.
No, in SF, right?
Yeah, in SF, there is that one spot that was like the best Chinese food.
Yeah, no, I think SF at least has a bit more. I'm just usually not.
Oh yeah, you're
not
talking
there for grubbing, dude. Just around the crib to have delivered. But like, like fried rice there is kind of like it's got that yellowish tint to it. I don't know what they be doing, but fried rice is a little bit yellowish.
You know what you got to?
You don't get that shit out here.
You know what you got to do? You got to when you got to look up all the Chinese spots in your area, and the one that has the worst rating. That's a good one.
Yeah, because they treat you like shit, but like the food's bomb.
Yeah, that's the one. Because they what's it called? I've seen they don't wash their pants. No, because I like the same thing that I saw. Like I remember I told you, like, yo, this is the best spot. And there was some influencer who said the same shit. Like, yo, I went to this spot. Like, this isn't even like me. What's it called? I guess that's his rule. So he goes there. He's like, this has the worst. It had like a 2.5-star rating. And he goes there. He's like, I swear to you, I've had the best food I've ever had in my life at this spot. And when I saw it, it was that. And he was like, and then he started explaining his rating rule. Yeah. And it's because generally those people, like, they know their shit is good. So you aren't going to be treated like a fucking, like they're Michelin chefs.
Right.
It's just like, yo, you want the shit or don't you? All right, cool. Get the fuck out here.
Like that soup Nazi.
Oh, yeah. Right. So then they end up with a bad score, but the food
was bomb.
Usually is bomb as fuck.
Bad service, good food. Look for those reviews.
All fucking day, all day.
Word.
Danny threw in his. He said lasagna microwave like a minute and a half out the fridge, where the middle is still kind of cold.
Bro, anything from the microwave usually has a cold middle. You fucking cook the shit out of that bitch.
Reheated lasagna slaps.
Yeah, no, my dad, that was what he said, like sauce, like his mom or his wife would make sauce, and he's like, day 2, day 3, heating that back up on the stove. He's like, the flavors are just bussin'. He didn't say bussin'. I'm paraphrasing there, but he was fucking with it.
In our heads, he said bussin'.
Yeah.
I knew what he meant. That was my number 3. Was any type of pasta
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I'm
pasta
about to
sauce,
bust.
all of that shit. It slaps on some warm up, but it's usually like a microwave warm up. Like
Yeah.
I can't really like outside of lasagna, you can't like it's hard to reheat any type of like pasta like that outside of the microwave.
Yeah. Well, it's like a baked ziti.
Yeah, yeah, like a baked ziti.
Like,
Could still
Anything,
get a little
any
dry though, a
like
little
the
dry.
lasagna type baked
Oh
ziti,
yeah,
any
yeah.
type of
Anything that
baked
was already
dish.
baked.
Yeah,
Stuffed shells, fucking
you're right.
minga.
A
Those
properly
big
made
dishes you
mac
can
and cheese.
redo, but everything else you got to toss in the microwave, which is good. But you know, you gotta balance that microwave heat time, right? Because you don't want to
Properly
get too
made mac and
rubbery.
cheese will slap too.
That's
Reheated.
true. Yeah.
Properly made mac and cheese.
Word.
Yeah, not that craft shit.
No, not that crap shit. That's the worst.
No. That's
All right.
just
Second
All right, next question.
regular.
second question. We're gonna switch it up a little bit.
All right.
It's a versus battle. We haven't done a versus in a minute.
Mm.
We have Winter Soldier
Oof.
versus the OG Black Noir from The Boys. So
Oh,
before the actor dude was taking his place. I don't know what that dude's
Yeah,
about,
yeah,
but like
yeah.
we knew how Black Noir got down. I felt like this was a pretty even keeled fight because I mean
Winter
they both
Soldier, not
go
Bucky,
hard.
right?
Well, yeah, Winter Soldier.
Okay. Because
Because I
there's
mean,
a difference there.
no, for sure. Noir would take Bucky because Bucky can fight, but I mean, Noir crazy.
Yeah, he lets his mind get in the way.
Right. Winter Soldier be going hard though.
He does, man.
I remember Noir fucking pretty much killed Kamiko. And we know how Kamiko gets down. If she wasn't regenning like that,
Yeah.
Dunzo.
That's where I was gonna go. I'm thinking I would take the bet on Black Noir. Because in Noir would fight you literally to the death. Like he's gonna fight you until with his last fucking breath, he's gonna try to kill you. That the same could be true.
I was gonna say
Winter
Winter Soldier
Soldier.
didn't seem like he was about to quit anytime soon.
Yeah, the same could be said for Winter. Fuck.
No, I know. I didn't want to gimme.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna stick with Noir.
Noir?
Stick with Noir. What y'all thinking?
Johnny.
I think I'm gonna go Winter Soldier.
Okay.
Okay.
Why is that?
I just feel like his mind. Black Noir is just too much of an enigma. Like I don't know that we got to see, at least from my perspective, I don't know that I got to see enough to understand like how he would attack certain situations or how he would be able to handle. I mean, he's a fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Does he like what does he have like fucking superpowers? Like I don't even understand Black Noir, honestly. Like he's a dope ass fighter. Like that's what I get is like he's a dope ass fighter. But he
right. But like so is Batman. But like Batman's getting fucked up by the Winter Soldier, right?
I would think so. I mean, it would be.
Maybe that's a better question.
I mean, the Batman I think would have better. Because Batman was just smarter than everyone. I think that's what made him the best adversary, rather, is that he was a good fighter, but he also had all these like gadgets and tools that allowed him to get around the superpowers. Black Noir has like ninja skills, which are.
I think he has super strength too. I feel like there's.
I think there is, but it's not like super duper strength.
I mean, he's obviously not invincible.
He has superhuman strength and durability, it says.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's an expert in hand-to-hand combat. His silent and stealthy nature gives him a significant advantage in surprise attacks. And he has some regenerative abilities.
Oh, damn. Regenerative abilities.
See, that I was not aware of is the regenerative part. Because I don't know, it's the 80s baby in me. I keep like every time I see him and think of him, I get Snake Eyes vibes. And it's just like you're like a super Snake Eyes, which is
a
cool.
little more super.
But apparently it's even more powerful than I thought. I didn't know about the regenerative.
What did Winter Soldier? Did he have the super
He had
soldier
he had
serum?
super soldier serum. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And he had the arm, the bionic arm.
Yep, he does.
And he just didn't give a fuck. So
Right.
like those 3 things, but no regenerative, right?
No regenerative.
Just because Cap, can he regenerate? Like, if
I mean,
he got,
they
like,
I
cut
think
or
they
they
heal at an advanced rate,
okay,
but not regenerative like a Wolverine type.
Yeah,
Deadpool,
you
yeah.
can't decapitate the man and he's gonna grow another fucking head.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm still going with Winter Soldier pre Bucky. I just think like his mind is cut off. No social skills. Yeah, I think that makes sense. What Danny just said, right? Bucky has social skills.
Yeah,
But this is
Noir
Winter
really-
Soldier. Winter Soldier doesn't have social skills. My man's a robot.
That's true. That's true.
yeah. He's straight up just.
But and yeah, you're right.
You're good.
But that's still, yeah. I think that's what puts me in the Winter Soldier gamut, is that like when you activate the Winter Soldier, like you said, he don't go fuck.
I feel like he's still got a little humanity in him though. Like, because didn't he recognize Cap? He was like, "Oh wait,
how long did it take Cap to flip him over to finally get him to recognize who the fuck he was?"
It wasn't easy.
Yeah,
but I don't think you're talking Noir down regardless. Like, if he's coming for you, dog, like you getting murdered. I'm going Noir.
Okay.
I am. I think the regenerative, I didn't even know about the regenerative, but like that solidified it. Like I was still gonna go Noir just because I feel like he's of all the boys other than Homelander, I felt like he scared the fuck out of me more just because, like you said, we don't know anything about this. He's cool. Like I miss that Noir compared to this fucking, prissy actor dude that's like all in his head and shit.
All right. So because we had this conversation, I had to ask I had to ask our friend Chatty G on what this would look like. So the conclusion, he broke down all of the, all of their strengths, and then what the key factors are in this battle, and he came up with a conclusion.
What do we got?
So you want me to just get into the conclusion?
Yeah.
So it says here, it would be a close fight, but ultimately the Winter Soldier might have the edge. While Black Noir is a lethal assassin with strong physical traits and combat abilities, Bucky's cybernetic arm, enhanced durability, and extensive combat training give him more versatility. Black Noir's stealth would be a major factor, but Bucky's experience and ability to adapt to most and almost any situation might allow him to counter Noir's tactics, making him the likely victor in a drawn-out battle.
Plus, I'm thinking Bucky's got like 120 years, right? Like Noir is not.
No, Noir's not
old. Right?
I mean,
that we know of.
They did the flashbacks. He was fucking with Soldier Boy back in like Nam or whatever that war was that they were in World War II.
Same Black Noir.
They pretty sure it
alluded
was.
To it.
Yeah.
But it does say, that being said, a lot depends on the circumstances of the fight. And it's the type of clash where either one would come out on top with the right move. So
good versus.
It's still very
that's a good one.
A lot of times we're just like, like after I say it out loud, it's kind of like obvious which one, but that one wasn't like
that was good. It was good. All right.
All right. Last question. You can completely remove one movie or TV show from history. What would it be?
This is easy for me. The entire Tyler Perry catalog.
Ooh,
on out of here.
I like that.
Even Alex Cross, like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, Alex Cross wasn't even that good.
No.
I watched that hoping it would be tight, but it wasn't.
No, nobody believes that fucking Tyler Perry is a badass.
Yeah, no.
I was just gonna say, are you talking Alex Cross, the Tyler Perry one, or Alex
the
Cross,
Tyler Perry one. Yeah. No, just the Tyler
not
Perry
the Prime one? That's not
With
really
the
Tyler
homie
Perry,
from
right?
Lost, right? Homie
Yeah,
from Lost
Yeah,
was
yeah.
Alex
That's
Cross.
not. He's Tyler Perry doesn't produce that or nothing, right?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah, it was his joint. So
I mean,
he
yeah,
getting
that
credit
was a
for it.
weird one. Honestly,
It was.
Tyler Perry as Alex Cross, that was kind of weird. It
Yeah,
wasn't the
so
worst movie. It was probably the best Tyler Perry movie, but it was. That's
I
like
fuck with
such a low
Medea. I
bar.
don't know.
Nah, fuck
I don't
all
fuck
the
with Medea at
Medeas,
all.
fuck all of them. They can all go. I'm trying to find something in here where I can at least be like, you know what? I wouldn't want his entire because he was in this small role on this movie.
Nah,
Nope.
nah.
Every single one of these fucking movies can fuck right off.
Mm,
I'm good.
I like
I'm
it.
good with my choice.
I like it. I don't make this a clip or anything because I feel like I'll get hate for it.
Oh man.
He wasn't Star Trek.
Star Wars: A New Hope.
A New Hope, the
A
first
New
one.
Hope, the very first one. So it doesn't kick off any of the bullshit that came after. No more Star Wars, dog. Just all gone. Nix that
damn.
whole motherfucking timeline. So we
Damn,
got no whiny Star Wars. We got enough shit that we're content with. Do we need Star
But
Wars?
what would you have? You would have none of that if there was.
Exactly. Yeah. No, that's the
You
point.
didn't get.
You're
any
telling
of it.
us so you are admitting to us right now that you don't enjoy any Star Wars.
No, I like Mando and shit.
Oh,
I like a lot of that new Disney
cool.
Plus TV
But that
shit. But
wouldn't exist.
I would be I know, and I'd be okay. My life would go on. I got so much shit that I'm watching. I could do without any of that and those fanboys. So yeah, that's.
My man said the first Star Wars so that the rest of it won't.
I'm killing the bloodline, dog. Yeah, I can't have none of that shit coming back. None of it. Sorry, Pedro Pascal, but my man will still be working. He'll be all right too.
Oh man, that's wild. That's crazy. Now he's just stuck acting in Buffy the Vampire Slayer and never
That's
really
it.
amounted to much.
He never. What if I nixed Buffy and then we never got Pedro because he was never goth in that show? I'm not that cruel. I love Pedro.
You love Pedro. I know.
Fuck
I know
you,
you.
Star Wars.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Tyler Perry.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you. Some annoying ass Tyler Perry fans be crazy online.
That's a fact.
Oh man, we might get
Johnny,
some
what you
stuff
got?
from the LGBTQ community on that one. Now.
Oh,
Ooh.
it's all right.
That
They can
is-
come.
that
They can
is-
come. Right the
cool.
pod.
Tyler Perry, nah.
I mean, I was gonna basically kick every musical out, for the most part. However,
I thought that was your shit.
He remembered Hamilton. He's like, nah, I can't do that. I can't do that shit.
besides Hamilton, no, there's many others that are
Always
all right.
alone.
There's many others that are all right, but no, I'm dismissing musicals from my my grouping here. I'm gonna go with. Do y'all even remember that there was a Dragon Ball Z movie live action?
Vaguely.
Dragon Ball Evolution.
Oh yeah,
Fucked up the entire concept of Dragon Ball Z and should have never ever been made.
yeah.
I need to look that up right now.
Justin Chatwin as Goku.
Yeah,
Oh
That
my
fucking-
god.
Yeah, this was terrible. I remember that.
it's probably like 15 years ago.
14% on Rotten Tomatoes, 2.5 on IMDb.
Woo!
Yeah,
What's the
it was.
audience score.
Oh, the girl from Road Rules was like the best casting on there.
19% audience
19
score.
audience. This is a terrible movie.
Oh, it was a terrible movie. Yeah.
This is a terrible movie.
First of all,
because I saw it and it's bad.
oh yeah, no, this is terrible. I don't know why they fucking made that movie. And then they had Chow Yun Fat as Mr. Roshi.
You know, it's like they tried, but everything else about it was disgusting.
Don't even remind me of that. It was a disgrace.
That movie was a disgrace. Yes, Leo.
Yeah.
that was probably one of the worst movies I can remember in my time.
Terrible. Oh,
And
gross.
there are many bad ones, but
Yeah.
I think
And
just
also-
because of my passion, love, especially as a high schooler, for Dragon Ball Z, and even as an
really?
adult, I've watched some of the kind of Dragon Ball animated movies, like the Cell and some of the Cell Saga and some of the later ones as well, Piccolo's Return and all that stuff. Like,
that was my shit back in the day.
I've enjoyed them. Like when they came back hard, and I was like, "Yo, fuck
That
yeah!"
shit's still
Like,
going strong.
yeah, it is, and it's a lot of the same original like folks that are driving the storyline, which is dope.
I'm
But
still gonna
this
agree with
movie,
it, remembering that Double Dragon still exists.
I think that deserves a place in our memories. Like it's terrible movie, but there's something there about it that it reminds us of what bad could be.
Yeah, I mean,
and how not to do that. And
the
the fact that Double Dragon exists and yet they still made this Dragon Ball movie is why it should be deleted from history.
Yep.
Very nice.
Danny says VH1 reality TV shows, Flavor of Love, Housewives, like all of them. They led to a whole generation of lost souls.
I used to like Celebrity Rehab. How those people were fucked up, dude. It's like Ron Jeremy and Vern Troyer and fucking porn stars, dude. It was fucking wild.
I don't like any of those. My only guilty pleasure when it comes to reality shows right now, obviously like the home shit, because that you don't take that shit serious.
No. Home and food shit doesn't count as far as reality
not
goes.
Really reality, right?
No,
it's not. But the one I'm talking about,
Tournament of Champions last night.
My guilty pleasure is 90 Day Fiance.
Ooh, that's a guilty pleasure for real.
Yeah. I mean, I don't go out of my way to go watch it, but it's like my girl. It's the thing that we put on when we're grubbing, we're eating some dinner or something, and we just sit down in the living room and need something that we could get up from and walk away from. And then it's just like, yo, did you see this motherfucker? Like, pause. Yo, yeah, that shit is hilarious. This shit is funny.
Gay!
I get it.
That nigga gay.
Yep, I get it.
Yep.
Now that shit do be gay though. I catch a random.
Like
I catch a
gay dudes on there.
I used to watch Botched. The plastic surgery, like where they're coming with all the fuck. Oh, Dr. Pimple Popper. I'm fucking with Dr. Pimple Popper, son. And she was bad. That was my shit.
How
two
the
things.
fuck you watch that shit?
Oh, I love I love that gross shit, son. I'm about that.
That's also that's one of those things where I'm not going out of my way to search it, but when it comes up on my algorithm, I can't. It's like a train wreck. You can't help it. You can't look away. I can't swipe. Even if I swipe, I go back and say, "Nah, I gotta
finish it. I'm a man. Word.
It's so fucking gross.
It is. It is.
All right, that was all.
It.
Right.
That's it. Yep.
Nice. All right, Johnny, do you have anything that is just like burning your soul to fucking to fucking throw out there in the news world, or should we just get right into some Hollywood?
What Trump be doing?
Too much. Too much.
He's like, nah, I don't even want to get into that.
Too much.
It's gonna piss me off, and it's gonna mess up my vibe.
Just make sure you write Elon and tell him what you did. Make sure you support Ukraine. And
I'll have my list submitted by the end
stock
of the
up
night.
as many eggs and bullshit as you can, because inflation's coming right back. And
shit, never left, dog.
It's just gonna be justified by a lot more people now.
Yeah.
All the people that were mad at Biden because it was so high, now it's going to be even higher. But It's for a purpose.
It's okay. There's a reason behind it now.
Oh, I
you know?
get it.
Yeah, it's gonna come down, you guys.
Yeah.
I'm just exhausted from all the winning, so I just got no.
It
I
is
got
tough.
nothing to talk about.
It is tough.
I feel that. All right, well, let's
like
get
good crack.
into back like a crack. Let's see. Let's get into the Academy Awards.
Ooh, that's right.
Popped up. So hold on, let me write down this episode title. The Academy Awards came or aired. Yeah, what's today? Tuesday. Damn. Why?
Yeah,
I
2
forget.
days ago.
Days have been just blending together, and we had some surprise winners. In my opinion, I didn't see a day where we would see a couple of these folks. So for Best Picture, I haven't seen this movie. The winner was Anora. Haven't seen it. Probably won't see it. It looked like some romantic shit that's Oscar fodder. But my man Adrian,
I kind of want to. I'm interested in watching that one. Only because like the main character is a stripper.
Oh, it's about a stripper.
Oh, word.
It's about a stripper that gets married, or a stripper that apparently connects or gets. I think she gets married or tries to marry a Russian oligarch, and then his family is like, nah, fuck that, you can't marry this fucking stripper, and then there's like a bunch of back and forth shit around there. It might be romantic. I have no idea. I haven't seen a damn thing around it. Nobody has seen it because it only made like $30 million and globally.
Did it get any other awards? Because I mean, usually like gold BAFTAs and shit.
Homie won the fourfold,
the quadruple crown.
I think he either tied a record or he's the first person to win 4 Oscars for the same movie. He
no, I meant like the other award shows.
Oh,
like I feel like it just came out of nowhere and was cleaning up at the Oscars.
It was a front runner after our favorite transgender movie got demolished.
Amelia Perez.
Yeah, after the trans actor apparently is a racist.
Yes, I did see that. I kind of want to see it now, honestly.
Destroyed the movie's running. And so the only person from that movie that won is Zoe Saldana, our Dominican queen, who is Dominican, by the way, for anyone who's pressing. She is Dominican.
Right, she is.
People just love talking. They just love.
The movie is terrible. And the songs are not that great. I don't know how she won. I guess she was good in it. Like I don't think she was like so amazing or anything to get the best supporting actress. But the worst thing about it is the best crier in the game. The worst thing about the Amelia Perez, I guess, was that it wasn't like representative of Mexico at all, and was actually filmed in Spain. And it was, all bad shit. But no, this Anora movie apparently it was all filmed in New York State. By the way, I think it's the first Oscar winner from, or maybe I don't know if it's the first Oscar winner from New York State, but it's been a long time since like a thing that was like fully done in New York. Basically was the biggest winner at the Oscars.
Nice. That's
apparently there were I saw a lot of criticism on how usually it's A24 that's taking away all of the Oscars, and this time it was Neon Studios, which is the studios behind Anora. But anyway, also best actor in a leading role, Adrian Brody. Got himself an Oscar. Is that his first?
Nah.
No, second.
No?
Oh, that's right. He won the Pianist.
Yeah, the Pianist. That's right. That
was his first.
Kieran Culkin won.
Yeah, that's right.
For best actor in a supporting role for the movie A Real Pain. I haven't seen that, but I do want to watch that.
It did look, of all of the movies, I feel like that's the one I would probably end up actually watching.
Which one is that one?
It's like with Jesse Eisenberg. It's like I don't know if it's
that's
like a
the
road
one with
trip.
Jesse Eisenberg. They go to like Poland.
Yeah, something like that. They're
I
dead
did hear that
parents
because
or
that one's a
something.
comedy.
Yes.
I mean, they're funny guys.
Yeah,
I mean, see it being dark comedy.
I think it's dark comedy. And I've heard it's like entertaining.
But
yeah, it's like,
comedy and drama.
Yeah, I think that one's probably of all of them the most entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Besides, I guess Dune 2.
Well, let's see. Let's go.
Didn't really win anything. I think it won for like sound or some shit like that.
One of the bull. I'd rather not have an Oscar than leave with one of those bullshit ass Oscars. Fuck all that.
Mikey Madison, I guess she was the leading actress in Honora. She also won.
Oh, she was the hooker?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes. Yep. So she won for that. Zoe Saldana, we already talked about, one actress
Fine as fuck.
role. Fine as fuck. As the whole chat is saying.
I know. I had to represent. I'm holding y'all down.
Animated film was Flow. I heard a lot about that one. But I haven't
talked about that briefly.
Yeah. We saw that it was
because it won the Golden too. That's why when we brought it the first time.
Right. Let's see.
I'm still surprised it beat out all the great
Inside Out 2 and shit.
Yeah, Inside Out 2, Moana 2, like I mean Moana 2.
Nah, we knew Moana 2 was trash.
Inside Out 2, I thought that was hands.
I mean, no,
I enjoyed that a lot. Yeah.
Inside Out 2 and The Wild Robot. Those were
Wild Robot. That's the one I thought was really had the head. Yeah.
Yeah, that should have taken it for sure.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen The Wild Robot, treat yourself.
Yeah.
Cinematography went to The Brutalist, which is the one where starring Adrian Brody. I'm gonna have to watch that because if the cinematography, like shit. Oh well, then never mind. Olvídate de eso.
I want to say it's plus 2.5.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's fucking everything now. Everything is above 2.5 now.
Right. Or we watch 3 episodes of something in a row and we're sitting there for 2.5 hours anyway. So yeah, it's how you want to spend that 2.5 hours on an Oscar winner.
2.5 hours. Oh, but I can't wait to get home to watch 2 episodes of Daredevil.
Exactly.
2 nights.
Johnny hit us with a list of like 3 or 4 episodes that he got caught up on. We're like, God damn. Let's see. Costume design for went to Wicked. Directing Honora. So they won Best Director as well. Documentary, No Other Land. I don't know what that is. Documentaries. Let's see.
It was like
Honora won for film editing. Shit. International film. Yeah, we about to lose a viewer right now.
Yeah, we're about to lose a viewer. Yeah. Yes, the Daredevil is on today.
9. It just dropped at 9.
No. That shit's out at midnight, dog.
Yeah, midnight. You gotta wait till tomorrow, Danny.
2 episodes at midnight. Eastern Standard Time, bro.
Leo, I ain't watch yet. Don't fucking play.
He said peace.
Leo, don't talk about Paradise. We ain't there yet.
Best original song goes to Amelia Perez. Oh,
you're goddamn right it does.
Penis,
I don't think it was, but I hope it wasn't the vagina penis.
Nah, it better be.
No, it was I forgot how that one go because we looked it up last time.
No, it was a different one. It was a different one.
Yeah. Production design, Wicked.
I'm shocked.
I'm not gonna go through all of these.
Wicked didn't steal more Oscars. I haven't seen it. All I know is the amount of money it's made, and everyone I know that have seen it that likes that type of shit is just like, I gotta see it 5 more times. Like, it's so amazing. I really thought that it was gonna be like an Oscar stealer, and it barely won anything. It barely won any awards throughout the whole award season.
Because it's a fucking fan favorite. And when we look at the Oscars, the fan favorites don't win shit. It's always the artsy films. It's this, like you said, the fucking one
because it was a musical, it would lean a little bit more and it would overcome that fan favoriteness. But no, I feel you on that. You're right. If it's too popular,
they don't fuck with it.
Yeah. Right. That's why, this Honora movie, nobody's fucking saw it.
Exactly. So it fucking cleans up.
$15 million in the US it made.
Look at that. Who the fuck? Who would have voted for that? No,
Snobby ass.
that's what the
Academy.
Oscars are. That's what the Oscars are, bro.
It's almost
So
like they have
all
to
of-
go for the most obscure movie.
people really like this, so we're not gonna. That one's not gonna win.
Right.
Right.
Danny's stupid. Yo. It seemed gay enough to win awards.
Is he editing those himself, or
I mean,
is Twitch or wherever he's watching
It's doing it on
editing
its
those?
own. It's doing it
I
on.
think he put that
Nice.
I highly doubt he's.
self-edit.
I highly doubt he's self-editing.
I was gonna say, my man got some restraint in this bitch.
No, Amelia Perez, which is literally about a transgendered woman, wasn't sweeping, but at least was nominated.
Hey,
But
none of
anyway,
that woke shit. We're in a different time
I
now,
know,
dog.
yes.
They don't. That doesn't.
I mean,
that
if it
doesn't
wasn't
fly
for
no
the
more.
racist main actor,
Yeah.
they probably
That's
would have
true.
ran away with everything.
Yeah, she fucked that up real good.
But you tore that whole shit
I
open.
didn't even hear about that.
Literally.
What did she say?
She
Or
was
what
talking
did
shit
she
about
do?
George Floyd.
Oh, that's right.
You would have
Yeah.
thought. You would have thought that.
You would have thought
would've-
that someone that has to fight for civil rights would care about other people's civil rights.
Nah.
But nah.
Mm-mm.
It was it was just a lot of that's the main one that I remember. There was a lot of multiple tweets around the George Floyd thing that was talking shit.
The Republicans are really torn.
Yeah, how do the Republicans
They're in
decide?
a spot on this one. They're like, yeah, but you're
You shouldn't cancel her except for this reason.
no, don't cancel her for that. Cancel her for this.
Right.
Did I say her?
Yeah, I was just
How'd this Bud Light get here? What the hell's
Right.
going on?
Oh man, self-editing here. Oh man, yep. That was that's all Danny. That's all Danny self-editing there.
That means Twitch is racist.
right.
No, but that's hilarious. Yeah, the Republicans are real torn on that.
Real
Yeah.
torn on that one.
All right,
goes
so
in the-
yeah, what else do we have here? So, I wanted to. So first of all, we had a couple of deaths since last week. So rest in peace to Michelle Trachtenberg.
That's right.
For sure. She was like 36,
39.
39. I know
young.
she was undergoing liver transplant
Mhm.
and passed away on the table. So that's
That's what
very
it was.
I
No.
believe-
She had a
was-
liver transplant a while ago. She was found in her apartment.
Gotcha. Okay. I thought
think it was a
she died
cardiac
during
arrest.
that.
That's terrible.
I thought she died during the surgery.
Nah,
That's rough. And yes, so that's what I was getting to is Gene Hackman passed away at 95. So rest in peace to Gene Hackman, absolute legend in a crazy has a crazy catalog of
Insane
Yeah.
catalog.
of films that he left behind. But my question to y'all is, have y'all heard about all of the crazy shit surrounding his death? And like,
I've been obsessing with it, dog.
Bro.
Yeah.
You seen Randy Quaid's text or tweet?
What the fuck did Randy Quaid say?
I'm pretty sure it was Randy Quaid. I think it was Randy Quaid.
Nah, that makes sense. If it's some crazy shit, it was Randy Quaid.
it's probably Randy Quaid.
It was like, Gene Hackman was murdered, and they're murdering all of these celebrities in New Mexico, and no one is fucking talking about it.
So this is no. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I don't know. I don't know who else he's.
I was gonna say, did he have others? Did he like name other New Mexican celebrities that were getting?
I mean, while yes, Randy Quaid is absolutely insane. You have to you have to admit that the circumstances under which Gene Hackman was discovered and all of the things are very, very strange.
Yes.
First of all, he was
he was murdered like Heath Ledger. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's
Randy
crazy.
Quaid is insane. Never mind. Don't even
insane.
listen to me.
No. So these are the actual circumstances under where they found him. So he was found in the mud room, and initially because both he was found dead, his wife was found dead, and the dog was found dead. Now the strange thing is like most people think, oh, carbon monoxide, some sort of gas leak, but none of that was found to be true. Which is like, okay, so then why all of them? He was found in the mud room. Looked like he had been dead for about 2 weeks or so, like at least a week. His wife was found in a bathroom, like near the front door, which was unlocked. There was no signs of breaking in, but the door was unlocked. The dog was locked in a closet, right, Dave?
Kennel. It was like a kennel.
It was like a kennel.
Yeah. Like a kennel or a dog cage. Yeah.
So do you have better, more descriptive
I've just been reading what came out. Like you said, they found him dead. They found her dead in the bathroom. Pills on the counter that were scattered. They said she was partially mummified.
Yeah.
Yes.
Parts of her body were mummified. And I think his were too. Dog in the kennel, 10 to 15 feet away, dead. 2 other dogs on the property, alive and healthy.
Yeah.
And then there was, I guess the police checked his pacemaker. Gene had a pacemaker. And they said that his last event in the pacemaker, so I'm guessing that's a heartbeat, was February 17th. So he's found like a week and a half later. So he had to have been dead for at least that long since his last heartbeat. But I don't like, none of it makes sense. Like you said, we thought carbon monoxide, but there was no leak. They said it was all good. I guess Gene Hackman's daughter said that he was doing yoga and Pilates a couple times a week at his 95-year-old age. So I mean, he was in fairly decent shape. I need answers. Like, I don't know. It's just, it's so weird. I normally, celebrity deaths, it's like, oh, that's sad. But like, this is weird, dude. Like, I need to know.
And he was 95. So it's not like.
Sure. But like, I think it's more her and the dog. Like, that's what's throwing me the fuck off. Like, him dying at 95. Oh, yeah, that shit sucks, dude. Like, 95-year-olds do that. She was 63 or something like that.
Yeah.
And 2 other dogs, like, why are they chill? Where the fuck were they? Why was this one in the cage? What the fuck? What the fuck?
The 2 dogs alive, 1 dog dead. That's kind of weird. The fact that it was in the kennel and dead, that's kind of weird too. Like, it would have made sense if it was a free roaming dog. Like, maybe it got access to the pills.
That was my initial thought, dude.
But the fact that it's locked in a kennel is like, how the hell did the dog die? Did it die from being locked in the kennel for a week?
Just starving to death. Sure,
that's possible too.
And the other like small like weird things were like there was a space heater, I guess, that was found next to her in the bathroom, and that it seemed like it may have been moved post-mortem. And it's just strange. But there's also no DNA, nothing else supporting the fact that this was
no bruises, no nothing. Like, they are lean, like, which is no struggle.
They just all collapsed around the same time, and that was it. So the only I mean, I can't wait until more comes out of this. Freaking Hulu's developing.
I was just about to say, how long?
And I'm gonna fucking eat that shit the fuck up, dog. I'm gonna eat it up.
Yeah,
12 episodes, hour long. Don't give a fuck.
Yep,
bring it.
How do we? Damn, that's sad that Hulu has become the butt of that joke.
Word, because it's true, bro. They come out with
it is.
Diddy's trial ain't even done yet. They got like
it ain't even started.
Yeah, it hasn't even started. They got like 3 documentaries on
Diddy. And they're getting sued.
I'm sure they are.
They're getting sued for one of them because Diddy's like, how the fuck you got a whole documentary on me? I'm not even on trial yet.
Yeah, word. But no, I mean, I can't wait for more stuff to come out of this because this is very intriguing. So far, the only thing that logically in my brain that would make any kind of sense in this whole situation is poison, right? If they were poisoned somehow, you know, like they ate a meal, that meal was poisoned. They, you know, fed a scrap to the dog or something, and
not even
you know,
if they were poisoned and the dog was in the kennel, dude. They die and the dog starves. Like the dog doesn't even have to be poisoned. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, the dog could have starved.
Poor
But the other, but the other dogs.
Yeah, well, they were just maybe they were like eating rodents and shit. Like I don't know, were they outside? Did they say where those? Like just on the? I just think I read on the property, and I mean it could be a massive like estate. It's fucking Gene Hackman.
Sure, yeah, and it was because he had a full gated compound.
Oh, nice, nice.
You know what I mean? Because his neighbors were saying that he obviously liked his privacy. He didn't want anyone to bother him, as you know, as he should, because he lived his entire life in the fucking spotlight. So like now that I'm old, I don't want none of that shit.
Yeah. Fair.
Jeez. Danny says they were eating Lex Luthor. So yeah, that kryptonite. Nah, but you know, rest in peace to Gene Hackman. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see a lot coming, you know, moving forward with this whole thing.
I need it.
Yeah, we need that documentary. We need to make some sense of all this.
Hell yeah.
You know what I hadn't realized either until I was like reading one of these articles and they showed an actual photo of him like within the last year, and I was like, damn, that was Gene Hackman. He was old as shit. I know they said he was 95, but I still remember the Gene Hackman that was in like
the Replacements. I remember the Replacements, Gene Hackman. That's what I think.
Replacements. What was that movie with Will Smith? The one
Enemy of the State.
Enemy of the State. Yeah, yeah. Like that's what I remember.
That's prime Gene Hackman, in my opinion. That's how I'll always remember him. R.I.P. dog.
Word. So, but yeah, crazy, wild circumstances. So, all right, let's see. I know last week we talked about how Kathleen Kennedy was going to be stepping down as the as the boss of Lucasfilms. And apparently they're saying that she may not be stepping down after all.
Are you heated? You punch in the air right now, dog?
She pretty much saying that I mean, all they're really saying is that she hasn't made an official announcement or anything like that. But there are rumors that, of course, which mean nothing, because until she makes that announcement, none of that shit is true. But the rumors are that if she does step down, Filoni and Favreau, they're both in consideration.
Co-run it. Maybe they should co-run it, like maybe James Gunn, whatchamacallit, other dude. I don't never remember the dude's name. He's not important. But if there you go. They could do like a co-managing type of situation, because that'd be like a nice checks and balances type of thing. They each got their own say. And but imagine like being Kathleen Kennedy, dude, and like having people like publicly willing you to leave your job. Like you log on your computer or on Twitter one day and they're just like, man, I hope fucking Watt quits his job, bro. He fucking sucks at that shit. Like just that kind of public scrutiny on the shit that you do every day is wild.
Sure.
It's like being in politics.
I mean,
gone yet? No, fuck.
You know, and there are at least three people. One out of the three people that listen to the show probably think that shit every week. Yeah. I'm still here, bitches.
But I mean, we've talked about like how terrible Star Wars fans are.
Oh yeah.
It's got. She had to have known when she took this role on that it would be the toughest challenge she ever had. She wipes away her tears with dollars. Yes. Agreed. It is an easy thing to overcome when you've made so much fuck. And that's the thing. That's the thing that I was trying to like also come across last week when I was talking about it, because I was like, you know, not only has she not failed at everything from a storyline perspective, but from a money perspective,
Yeah,
she's only been successful.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
not a single property under her tenure has flopped. Maybe the Boba Fett series has probably the worst ratings of any.
Acolytes.
Yeah. People
no,
really,
the Acolyte had the best fucking audience scores. They got canceled, but they said that they got canceled more for budgetary reasons because they spent way too much money on it versus audience scores. But the audience scores and the ratings on the Acolyte was actually really high.
And money can insulate you from a lot of hate. I feel like that would be a nice barrier. I feel like that's how Elon hasn't blown his fucking brains out yet, because he knows that at the end of the day, he's got money, and then that's a good feeling, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
So it has
every day.
The Acolyte has a 78% average tomato meter, but the popcorn meter is what? The audience score?
Is the audience score,
yeah.
That one is 19%.
Oh,
yeah.
Johnny, your facts are askew this evening.
There's definitely, well, then maybe it's not the popcorn audience score, but there was definitely I remember that maybe it was just viewership ratings. I remember the Acolyte had like,
yeah, they did say that.
Was it IGN?
Was,
did IGN say it was a good show?
Not IGN.
No,
it was one of the highest rated.
The ratings were
Disney Plus Star Wars shows.
The Book of Boba Fett has a 49% popcorn meter.
What's the audience? That is the audience.
Yeah, that's
right?
the audience. 66% tomato meter.
So it's still fresh.
Yeah, from the reviews.
So
I
didn't mind it.
I didn't mind it. I really didn't mind the Acolyte. I'm not mad that it got canceled. It wasn't memorable, which in the end, that's kind of what you want, right? You want to root for, you want to care about the characters, you want to root for them, you want to see them again.
Like Andor.
Yeah, and I was not into the Acolyte that much. But I didn't hate it. I wasn't sitting there thinking like, what the fuck? No, that's what I'm saying. Like I enjoyed it enough.
Did you like it better than She-Hulk?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah. She-Hulk just felt like I was not the She-Hulk to me felt like I was not the intended audience for that show. Like that was for people who apparently it was very much like the comics. Like, so whoever enjoyed the She-Hulk comics, that's who it was intended for. Let's see. Danny says, I think they did what Marvel did wrong. Got too excited with the possibility of telling stories through series on Disney Plus, and they just went ham. And that doesn't work. Yeah, I mean, it has to be a balance when it comes to that. But they were slammed on all the fucking movies too. Yeah. Ever since the sequels, they've been really making some poor decisions over at Star Wars, and that's mainly why I was excited, right? Because of that, I just feel like regardless of how you feel, whether she did well or not, we're gonna get new, fresh eyes or new, fresh folks in that position that could possibly actually give us a lot more of a better Star Wars. I'm still fucking waiting for Star Wars that has nothing to do with the Skywalker saga. I feel like that's where they keep fucking up, right? Well, first of all, in the Acolyte, they were just all over the fucking place. I think with that, it wasn't terrible. The writing just wasn't the greatest. But I want more of a well-written thing in Star Wars that has nothing to do with Skywalker. Like, that's why Andor works. Like, yes, it did have to do with it. Like, it took place within the Skywalker saga. But it was like the writing was on point, and it had nothing to do with what we know Star Wars to be. It was like an espionage in this world. And that shit is exciting. That shit is it feels new, even though the world feels similar. Like, right? That's what we like. We actually like Star Wars to be, but it's a whole different take on it, right? Like nothing, like it doesn't always have to connect to a Yoda or a Wookiee, or you know what I like. It doesn't always have to check all of those boxes that bring you right back to the original trilogy.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. I just feel like,
damn, my man don't even want to see a Wookiee. He's like, get that bullshit the fuck out of here,
obviously,
dog.
obviously you're gonna see stuff like that. But I'm just saying, like, we don't need it to connect and then be like, oh, this is,
sure.
you know, have Chewbacca come out, you know,
No,
again.
I can't be Chewie, but I mean,
Yeah.
let the
Yeah,
do what he do.
Kashyyyk existed well before Chewbacca, so
Word.
we need,
I think it's like I don't disagree with you on that, because I obviously Andor is probably one of my favorite properties.
season 2 coming soon.
Alongside Rogue One. Yeah, season 2 coming very soon, and the trailer looks fire.
Can't wait.
However, I feel like there is not enough not non-nerd knowledge around Star Wars besides like the first 3 movies to help support some of these like non Skywalker based stories. You know what I mean? Like
Sure.
like
Then it's
any
just
other
Dune.
like franchise that builds off of a movie, it feels like it always has to tie back to those movies, right? Whereas like the MCU is able to be successful and not always go back to the same, you know, Iron Man storyline, for instance.
Sure.
Because there's so much non-movie related knowledge and even non-nerd related knowledge. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of just general folks who know, you know, who the fuck Incredible Hulk is, Captain America, you know, Spider-Man, and you know, some of these other bigger. Now, once they start getting into the, you know, the Guardians and the Adam Warlocks and the Eternals and the, you know, the Echoes, then people start, who the fuck are these people? Why do I care? Why is this important? Who the hell is Moon Knight? You know what I mean? And that's where it starts to fade.
But this is where I feel like that's a missed opportunity, right? Is because when you are when you're sticking to that, right, to the characters that people know, which is, it is what it is, right? You open yourself up for way more criticism, because now the true fans are like expecting you to remember touch on every little bit of detail, blah blah blah. Like even when it came to the Acolyte, right? One of my buddies read the Star Wars novels that are not canon. But what he did like was that it touched on certain canon characters that were in those novels. But he didn't like the fact that it was not playing it close, right? So it gave him something to tie this to and then complain about. Like, so when and that's, I think that's where I'm headed with that, right? Is if we come up with, if you're not tied to that, now, if you can't create a story within the universe, like of Star Wars, like, you know, okay, Jedis, lightsabers exist. You can just go off of the fact that it's a space, it's a story about space pirates and samurais, right? Like, just the elements. If you cannot come up with your own version of this story and make it worth everyone's while, then you have zero imagination. Why are you fucking writing for these people? Like, you should be able to take these elements and come up with something dope. My opinion on something that kind of touched on that was what was this last one? The one with the kids?
Skeleton Crew.
Skeleton Crew.
Yeah.
Skeleton Crew. I really enjoyed that. Enjoyed that. Had nothing to do with the original films. Had nothing to do with Skywalker Saga. The director had one thing that he knew he wanted to do. He wanted to make a coming of age story that paid homage to.
I mean, a little bit, not directly connected. You're right, but
right.
The main kid or whatever was like a huge fan of Luke Skywalker.
Sure. Like in mentioning it.
Gotta tie it in just a little bit.
Yeah,
Right.
but overall,
They knew the Jedi
director,
and what they were all about.
yeah, the director himself said, "I just want to make Goonies in space."
Yeah,
and he took that concept and I think he executed it, and it was
100%.
Goonies in space, and it was awesome. It was great. I had a good time every single week. And I think we just need more of that.
Yeah. We should just take classic stories and put them in space. And it seems like that's the fucking formula.
No, just come up with an idea. I mean, everything has been fucking done, right? But it's just like throwing a little spin onto it and just making it your own. Yeah. Just make a fucking good ass story. Like that.
Tommy Boy in space.
That would be great. Look,
I'm fucking here for it.
You know, there has not been a Star Wars comedy yet.
Blue Space in Star Wars.
There you go. Breaking Bad. Yeah.
Blue Spice. That could be interesting.
Got space cancer. And he's to sell enough spice to heal it.
I mean, I get it. Again, I won't disagree with you on like that's what I love about Andor is that there's no space lasers. Like it's just there are lasers. There's no laser swords, rather. There are laser guns.
Blasters.
Blasters. But there's no laser swords in Andor.
Narcos in space.
Unless Darth Vader shows up.
We already got what's his face. He just same role, dog. I have Andor in that bitch.
There's a little bit of that in the most recent Mando season, right? That was a little drug running ish.
Little cartel, dog. Yeah.
That's another thing, man. It doesn't all have to be lighthearted. We saw how that turned out for Marvel, right? They turned on that rated R with Deadpool, Wolverine. Now we're going to be getting, some more rated R. I mean, we saw it with
rated R Star Wars.
Yeah, that's what we need.
For rated R Star Wars.
That's what we need.
Yo,
that would be some fucking wild shit. I don't even know what that would be.
Like a Darth Sidious or some shit, like some
Darth
new
Maul.
villain. Like a new villain, right? Where we get some twisted R-rated, like again, what was kind of like what they did with the Batman, right? The detective shit, where you could feel the tones and elements of like Seven in there, and that's what made me excited, right? So like, let's get that same type of tonality on a single Star Wars movie that has to do with some sort of some villain of that caliber, right? With the supernatural.
The biggest challenge is what you just said.
What, creating
a single Star Wars movie? I don't think anybody ever wants to create a single Star Wars movie.
No, and that's fine. But if you create a single Star Wars movie with just one movie in mind, right?
I mean, they should though. Just make a single Star Wars movie.
And then you can build off of that. But just focus all of your energy on this one movie. I think that's another thing with Star Wars is they're thinking about movies 2 and 3, and they haven't even fucking perfected the first one to get to 2 and 3. And all of the chips are like all in on 2 and 3 because those are the ones that are really going to bring it in. But you didn't fucking grab anybody with the first fucking movie. That will get you to 2 and 3. You know what I mean?
Let's circle back to Kathleen Kennedy here. So what got us out?
We don't need to circle back to her. We're just, that's the. I get it. You're bored because this is the one you chose.
The one franchise that I would kill, and motherfuckers talking about it for a half motherfucking hour.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, just because you don't care about it doesn't mean other people
and
don't.
Goonies too. You really got me going.
Yeah. You're crazy for hating Goonies.
I know. That should have been the movie. That should have been the movie, I think. Just to piss y'all off. Y'all be fighting with Goonies so hard.
Right. Let's see. I don't think more for a couple like announcements and shit and like
okay.
So Moon Knight got a little bit of an update.
Is that a good one?
No, not really. I mean, it's just pretty much they admitted that Moon Knight happened. This is a direct quote from head of streaming over at Marvel Studios. He said, Moon Knight happened in a wave of shows that were going to establish characters and would be tie-ins to the future. Our priorities have shifted. We're making shows as shows that can exist in annual releases, more like television. There are plans for Moon Knight down the road, but just not right now.
That sucks. I really
that's
fucking Moon Knight was
wild.
fucking tight, dude. And I was like, I can't wait for them to bring this motherfucker. I love fucking Oscar Isaac, dude. Well,
Yeah.
not fucking Oscar Isaac, but fucking comma Oscar Isaac.
I mean,
Don't save that shit. Don't you fucking save that shit, motherfucker. I had one episode to go and I let some bullshit like that slip.
no,
You know,
so
I fuck with him.
Yeah, you fuck Oscar Isaac. We got you. No. So I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean that we won't see Moon Knight in another property. I mean, they got him to the point where he's a character that can
be 5
utilized.
fucking minutes of him in the fucking costume, dude. I'm heated right now. Heated.
We absolutely did.
Yeah.
And that was the shit, man. That was the bullshit that was going on with Marvel. 6 fucking episodes for each one of these shows, and they still threw a fucking filler in there.
Right.
They were still beating around the fucking bush. Like, what the fuck? Talk about lackluster. But
they could have done Daredevil like that, son.
They almost did.
I know. That's what I'm saying. We were this motherfucking close to that really bullshit.
Close. And then they were like, you know what? None of this feels right. Everybody stop what you're doing.
Kathleen Kennedy came in and she's like, listen, this ain't gonna fly, son. I need that dope shit.
Nope. Kathleen Kennedy was like, we're gonna record the first 5 and then we're just gonna switch everything up.
We need more court scenes. I don't want to see that Daredevil costume until the finale.
That was the plan. That was the fucking plan. It was terrible.
Yeah, that bitch gotta go.
Yeah.
She done.
I would love to see Moon Knight. I would love to see Oscar Isaac bring it up. And we still have a chance. We still have a chance that these characters could still come out in the Avengers movies because they're gonna need everyone, right? We're not gonna get a season 2, I think, is what they're saying.
That's what it sounded like. And I don't fuck with that.
Yeah, we're not getting a season 2 anytime soon, but we may still see the characters elsewhere. So
Y'all rather had a season 2 of Moon Knight or fucking Agatha?
Season 2 of Moon Knight. If season 2 of Moon Knight was done right and kind of like ignores all the bullshit from that first all the lead ups and bullshit where he was just passing out, and then we find out later, we see like screenshots of him doing shit.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
What the fuck is right?
Man, it was terrible.
Yeah, that would be tough.
Let's get a season 2 done right.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't.
He does not. I mean, I don't have it because
You can.
No, I'm on the same fence. I mean, I didn't study the shit. There are videos out there.
I didn't see anything. Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah,
Did somebody send it? You sent it? Yeah, I didn't click on it. I was like, nah.
Yeah, I was there too, but everyone was talking about it and all the things because it's not
a lot of leaks. A lot of leaks have dropped. Apparently,
it was pretty much photos of just concept art.
Yes,
and there was a lot of concept art, a whole lot of concept art that people are dissecting online, and there are a bunch of videos where they're breaking shit down and certain possible like castings for for key characters that are possibly returning, and it was a lot, but there's no confirmation, obviously, because it's a leak. There's no confirmation that this is actually accurate, but everyone is just like speculating, but I will say this. The consensus on it is that if that shit is true, damn, does that shit look like it's a fucking great idea?
Okay.
Yeah. So
That's all I needed to know. I don't need to see specifics, but
So you did
just
see
you
something.
saying that. No, all I saw was that he sent a link. Oh,
Why?
my man saw something.
I watched the video that I sent you, but I figured just off of the screenshot that you would click it or you wouldn't, depending on it, on whether you want.
Absolutely,
but it was
that shit when I seen what the title was. I was like,
I figured you might have.
Do I want to see this or do I not? Maybe I will. It depends.
I'm just glad
on
he
what
sounds kind of
right
hyped
now.
No,
I am glad he sounds hyped.
That's enough for me.
It seems dope. The biggest takeaway, the biggest takeaway that isn't like crazy, like a crazy spoiler, which is because I already figured that this was going to do, is Doom looked like Doom. You know what I mean? It didn't look like some crazy half Iron Man type Doom or anything like that. Doom looked like Doom. Yeah. There was a lot to go off of. We don't even got to go all that into that.
Danny, get out of here with that bullshit. Get that bullshit. Fuck out of here.
Oh man. But yeah, no. There's just a lot, and there are. If you really want to see it, and you really want to look into it, this group right here, we really are not fans of spoilers and breaking down, possible spoilers and all that stuff. So we're not going to be that group. But it's out there. Look into it. There's a lot of breakdowns. So please feel free to take a look at what leaked. All I know is that if it is real,
Kevin
Feige done fired a few people. He's in there fuming. He's not even punching the air. He's punching people.
Somehow it's Tom Holland. Somebody got in his iCloud or something, and they're like, "Fuck the Zendaya booty pics. We need to drop these leaks
or Andrew Garfield. Either way, it's a Spider-Man leaked it all.
Mm-hmm. Always."
Leo said, "Wait, who leaking?"
You know who leaking?
Dave. Ain't no leakage.
Kathleen Kennedy.
Let's see.
I was eating Munchos, dog. You remember Munchos? Some shits would make your ass leak. Yeah. I never had it happen, but I read that shit.
I remember that thing too.
Yo, I used to eat Munchos like a motherfucker. Maybe it did leak. I didn't even know, son. Scary.
He brought up a good point. Maybe they self-leaked. Maybe they leaked that shit just to build hype. Two.
What? Who's hyping that shit? Oh, I want my ass to leak. Let me go grab some Munchos.
No, he's talking about Disney, bro.
The Marvel leak.
Why would Munchos fucking like that shit? You want anal leakage?
He's like, yo.
The Munchos self-leak.
The Munchos self-leak, dog. That's wild. That's diabolical.
Technically, if you eat Munchos, you are self-leaking.
Apparently.
Do they still make those? Can you still buy a bag of them? I'm about to get some.
Hell yeah, I'll be
Stop it.
Munchos.
Yeah.
Yo, you're the last motherfucker that needs ass leakage.
I know, right?
That's probably why you be having issues, son.
Might be.
Man.
I need to stop copping them shits.
Nah, they fire though. They're so airy and crisp.
Oh,
hell
man.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Those were the shit back in the day. All right, let's move the fuck on. Let's see. It looks like Horizon is I guess they were set to have a TV show. They were doing a live action TV show.
I thought you were talking about the skating place for a second. I was like, yo, Horizon Fun Effects, dog? What the fuck they doing?
Let's talk about the local skating place.
I was like, that's not Hollywood, son. My bad.
No. Horizon, the video game.
Okay.
I guess they were working on a TV series, but they have since pivoted to a live action movie. It is headed by Columbia Pictures. They will be co-producing the project for a theater release. There's no specific date for that. I think that could be dope.
Did you play the first or the second?
I played a little bit.
Horizon?
I didn't get a chance to play a lot of it, but I know a lot of people really fuck with it.
I played the second one because it was the only game that came with my PS5, so of course I banged it out.
Sure.
Never played the first one, but it was really fun, dude. That could be dope. That could be dope.
That and I think it's a good time for them to come out with a series with a female lead. You know,
Who's
like
making this again?
Columbia Pictures.
Columbia Pictures.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's a good time to come out with a flick with a female lead that's tied to that, because everyone's expecting it, right? Every time a woman gets you know, a lead in a movie and people give it shit, it's because it's some random movie that never had a female lead tied to it, and all of a sudden they give it to it. So I think it'll be dope. Yeah, and they're aiming for a theater release, which is also dope. I don't know. They might be. It might not be that crazy because it would have to be very good, because the gaming community will not be enough to make it. It has to be something that will, you know, cater to
mass appeal, mass appeal
for sure. But TV series are really hot right now, so
yeah,
I don't know why they would pivot from that, but I don't know. I think this would be dope.
Yeah, Aloy's a badass.
Word.
Yeah.
And last
that, like TV series are mass appeal right now.
Yeah.
Like I sent y'all that Mobland trailer earlier today.
Yes. Tom Hardy.
I was honestly looking, so it's a Netflix original, right? And they usually don't tell you, as we found out with Zero Day, if it's a movie or a series. They just drop this trailer, which is like, here's some dope content y'all gonna want to tune in on Netflix.
Right.
And so the whole time I'm watching this trailer for Mobland, and I'm like, there's way too many big actors in this. This has to be a movie.
Yeah.
Like, and not that there's like a lot in the trailer, but I mean, just the main three: Pierce Brosnan, Helen Mirren, and
Tom Hardy.
Fucking Tom Hardy. Like, those three alone, it's rare that you're gonna catch them in a series.
Yeah.
And then to catch all three in a series.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was, but then it's a Guy Ritchie thing, and I'm like, this shit, you know. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not a Netflix original. It's a Paramount Plus original.
Paramount Plus.
You heard?
Good thing I haven't canceled that. What'd you say?
I'm so close.
But it is a series. 10 episodes going to be releasing. Who else?
That shit looks fire.
It does. It looks
so fucking good.
Yep.
Like, it should be on Netflix. The Guy Ritchie shit, like, does he have like a universe, or is he just drop shit all the? Because like, how close is this related to The Gentleman? Like, this shit seems like they're like next to each other. Like, these are the same, like, but they're on two competing streaming platforms, so they can't possibly be in the same universe, right?
I feel like some of his movies had some cohesion, like Rock and Rolla, and
they did
a couple of like the old. I don't think it's like a Tarantino verse or anything like that deep.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure though that he, even though they don't intertwine with each other, it's
his style is unmistakable.
Yeah, it's in its own. It's in the same universe.
That's why it's gonna fuck. If anything, I feel
Paramount
like Guy
Plus.
Ritchie shows probably might fuck a little harder than Guy Ritchie movies.
The Gentleman
Only because
series, that
his
was him,
style is like, we're so used to it. So it's like, I already know what I'm gonna get from a Guy Ritchie movie. But from a Guy Ritchie series, I think I might, you know.
I mean, and Paramount.
They're probably both the same. I like Guy Ritchie shit.
Paramount Plus has been knocking it out of the park too, man. That's where we get Lioness and all of the
Taylor Sheridan shit.
Taylor Sheridan.
1923, second season.
Yeah. So, I gotta start watching that.
First two episodes were bangers.
Yellowstoner.
I gotta watch that.
Yellowstoner.
Yellowstoner. Let's see. Last thing I have is just some wild shit. So Kendrick Lamar, we saw that he did the Super Bowl. He's been in the beef with Drake. He's all the rage right now.
Everywhere.
where last thing I thought, last thing I would expect to hear any kind of news regarding him is what I'm about to say right now. Kendrick Lamar is dropping a live action comedy with the creators of South Park.
I did know that, actually.
What?
I remember reading about that
exactly.
months and months ago, but I had never heard anything since. But you saying that reminded me. I was aware of that, oddly enough.
And it's set for Paramount. So
I bet it bangs.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. No, you just said live action. But is he starring in it or is he just like producing it?
It just says that he's teaming up with Trey Parker and Matt Stone for a live action comedy set to be released in theaters on July 4th. That's all it says.
I'm so confused. I thought you
4th
said it
of
was
July
Paramount.
movie?
Yes. Well, it says
Paramount Studios, but it's a theater thing, not a Paramount Plus thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Got you. Okay.
And that the CEO from Paramount stated that this is one of the funniest and most original scripts he's ever read.
Damn. I mean, he's not going to shit talk it.
He's not going to shit talk it.
Right.
Like,
whatever.
That's still.
I'm gonna.
I don't know what
it can't be worse than How High, right? Like it's got to be at least
What?
How High
What do you
level.
mean, how worse than how? Like, How High was amazing. I don't know.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
He's saying that it has to be on par with that.
it's got to be at least on par. Like
Like Class
rapper
Act.
go
Y'all remember
comedy.
Class Act.
Oh yeah.
Can't be
Kid
Class
and
Act.
Play. That was
I
my
mean-
shit. So what you talking
at
about?
the
This is
time,
an OG classic.
That was great.
Son. Hell yeah. What?
It doesn't.
Blade Brown?
It doesn't.
Yeah.
Blade Brown?
It doesn't.
Scary shit.
Do I look stupid to you?
Maybe there's some parts that still carry.
There. This still holds up. I watched it not too long ago. It's so funny as a bitch.
Did you really?
Hell yeah. I watch that shit every so often. So that was a classic from being
Leo,
a kid,
young as a
catching that shit
bitch.
on
Hey,
HBO.
who's Kid and Play? Oh man. Yeah. We're gonna get a lot of that.
That's funny. I'm a viejo. You see them grays right
There were
here.
rappers back in the day, in the 90s and in the 80s and 90s, and there was a movie from the 90s. They did a house party. Oh, he said he fucking with us. You never know, bro. You
Yeah,
never know, man. We're at that age. But anyway, that's all I had. I don't know what to make of the Kendrick Lamar stuff. I just thought that was interesting that he paired with.
I feel like as long as Kendrick's not going to be acting in it, I feel like it's going to be good because like
Yeah,
they're
same.
very good. They're very
Same.
good minds. I
If
don't
he's
want to see
producing.
Kendrick
I'm
act
cool
in
with it. If
Yeah,
he's in it,
or maybe
I can't
like
imagine it's that
co-writing the
great.
script with
No, I
those
don't
guys.
He would be in it.
Cool. Then
I
it's
don't
probably
think
going to be funny as a bitch.
Yeah, I don't. He hasn't shown any interest in acting, but that's never really stopped. Anyone.
Yo, we need to kick it with Leo's dad, son. He be watching all the OG movies.
Word.
That's what's up. Your dad put you on, son.
he put you on. He let you know.
Word.
You know, Kid and Play, Hood Classic, Cat Class Act, shit.
House party too.
Oh, all them house parties. I don't know any other Kid and
I
Play
mean, house
movies
parties.
aside from those that group.
As a matter of fact, Johnny,
Anything with
someone
Dougie
who is listening that has a Plex channel that we are subscribed to needs to put Blood In, Blood Out, Bond by Honor on the Plex. I need to
Not
watch
on there.
Is that not on there?
It might be.
How
I just
Johnny be
thought-
prexing his mouth razor blades if that shit ain't on the Plex.
All right.
I'll never forget that. Son. I'll never forget you talking about fucking with the razors in your mouth because of blood and blood.
You're like, what the fuck?
I
Like-
definitely did that in middle school.
Crazy. It's crazy, son.
That's
Like a
fucking
moron. Like a moron. With no one to defend myself against either. Like there was no reason. for me
Nobody
to even
pressured you.
try.
Like an older cousin was like, "Hey, you should try this." You're just like, "No, this seems like a good idea, and this is what I'm
no,
going to do."
I just thought it was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, that's why this man's fucking mouth is ripped to shreds till this day. He has nothing but scars in the inside of his mouth.
Looking like the Joker.
Thank God.
That's hilarious. All right, I ain't got nothing else, y'all. And we all fucking with the same shit, right? Nothing new.
Yeah, just 1923 season 2 drop.
Oh
Piece
yeah.
of shit.
By the way, real time follow up. Blood In, Blood Out is on Plex. By the way.
Oh, all right. Cool.
Cool. Cool.
Tight.
Yeah, I mean, that's all I'm really fucking. I don't think I have anything new that I've been fucking with. I'm really catching up on the Pit right now.
Ooh, Pit going
Zero Day. That's
Zero
Zero Day. Yeah.
Yeah,
we
and
we all started that this week, right?
I did not start it.
Oh, you didn't get
a chance. No.
It's quick. It's 6 episodes. I'm halfway through it.
Only 6.
I want to say it is 6 episodes. And it's very interesting. Very, very interesting. It's starring. It's on Netflix. It's starring Robert De Niro and Jesse Plemons. That should.
By the way, lost mad fucking weight, right?
Yeah.
He's rich.
He looks super skinny in this shit.
Yeah. You said that a little. Sus.
He's not Fat Damon no more.
I mean, I'm not saying like in a
he looking good
way.
as a
Like,
bitch.
He's looking super skinny.
No, like super skinny.
Like, damn, okay, all right, I got you, bro. You fine.
No, not at all. Not in that way.
We are open-minded ass pods.
If anything, I'm a little concerned. I think he might be sick. Like he's
it's just Ozempic, dog. So
it might be.
Everybody on Ozempic right now.
They're handing out like samples at Costco, dog. Yep. Everybody takes them.
Yeah, it could very well be. Leo's on the Pit. Pit is fire.
Pit is so. I put my sister onto the Pit too. She fucking with it hard because she just watched all of ER. I was like, girl, you need to watch this then. Shit.
Yeah.
About to fuck your shit up.
Yo, that shit is crazy. Y'all seen the thing that I sent you, or that I think you sent actually, Dave, about the ER Michael Crichton's wife suing Warner Brothers over the Pit.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is actually, that was wild because I ain't gonna lie, when you sent the fucking article, I was immediately like, fuck this bitch. She tripping. Like what the fuck about the Pit matches ER? Like nothing is does the Crichton family own
medical terms and shit?
Dramas?
Yeah, word.
And I even brought it up to wifey, and that's the same reaction that she had, was like, how are they related? What did they have, like the ownership of anything emergency room related? And that was my original. And then I read the fucking article and I saw how Warner Brothers actually fucked her over.
Yeah.
Like they really actually, I'm so happy that it's not ER.
Yeah.
Because I swear, one, it might have ended up on NBC and would have been bad because it wouldn't have been anywhere near as awesome as it is.
Would have been Grey's Anatomy.
There would have been like these like just weird like, like I don't want to say expectations, but like comparisons.
Like expectations is accurate.
Or just like maybe not even just expectations, just like the because I don't want to say like I like ER is amazing, but from a different perspective, right? But it would have been like, well, this doesn't align, because ER was not just about how crazy an emergency room could be or emergency department could be, but it was also about like the intricate like personal lives and what happened behind the scenes when they clocked out and went home.
You don't see
the thing I love about the Pit is that you're focused on the emergency department and you're focused on what's happening hour by hour in this 8 to 9 hour shift. And I, even if they would have said that that's ER, like, I don't know, it's something about it
would have fucked you up a little bit.
It makes me feel better that this is not called ER, even if it's from the people that wanted to make it that.
Right.
I'm happy that it's
it gives it more freedom, less critique,
a little bit,
less expectations. Honestly, like I guess there would be expectations if this were an ER continuation of any sort. Yeah, you'd have those people like, oh, it's not like TV in the 90s. No shit.
And we come back full circle to my point on Star Wars needing to get away from the shit.
You're right.
Absolutely. Minus about 15 minutes.
Yeah. So nothing else, right?
Nah, that's all. That's all we fucking with. Twisted Metal season 2 coming sometime soon. I don't know when, but I'm hyped.
Can't wait for that.
I did start
It's all coming.
something. I'm 2 episodes in, so I need the 3rd episode to really like. Am I
Pass the Johnny
fucking
test.
with this?
All right.
It's enjoyable. I mean, I'll mention it now because it's enjoyable. I feel like it probably would have been better as a movie than a Netflix series. But I like the actors that are in it. So it's Kate Hudson is the main actor. It's called Running Point.
Yeah. My girl's been watching it.
I think it popped up on my Netflix because it was the #1 show on Netflix that week or that day or something.
It's with Kate Hudson and I forget her name, Macaulay Culkin's wife. That was from Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Oh yeah. I forget her name too. I just read it 1,000 times too.
Based on a true story, or it's based on real people. Like the girl she's playing is like an executive producer on there, and it's supposed to be like
That's Macaulay Culkin's wife?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, she's an actress on from Sweet Life of Zach and Cody back in the day. She's a
Asian chick.
actor.
Yeah. Now that you say that, I'm like, oh yeah, that is the chick from Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. I had no idea she was married to Macaulay Culkin. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it's got also the dude from what's the fucking the Preacher show on HBO.
Preacher?
No, on HBO. Jesus Christ, camera just.
I talk about Preacher on AMC.
Yeah, Preacher is an AMC show with the whole guy, the asshole face.
Yeah. The asshole guy.
No, the fucking show with God damn it, I smoked too much weed. The show about the preachers that have the mega church.
Danny McBride and Walton Goggins.
With Danny McBride, yes, that show.
Okay,
it starts with an R. Gemstones, Royal Gemstones.
There you go.
All right. There's the dude.
And guys, that is our show.
I've had a lot of this
I knew of
today.
Yeah, it is.
We're Oscaring you right
that guy's
now.
in the show too. He's pretty fucking funny. And the dude from Mosquito Coast, Justin Theroux.
Oh yeah,
he's also in the show. There's like some pretty big actors in it, so I'm like, this is pretty good.
He's playing you out, dog. He's Adrian Brody and you out.
He still goes. Yeah, he still goes. He doesn't.
Now he's gonna keep going longer just to spite your ass, dog.
Oh, I'm gonna keep talking. No, that's it. I'm good.
All right, now for real.
Word.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning into this week's episode. If you made it this far, that means you fuck with us or we fuck with you. Remember to watch us on Twitch every Tuesday. We're on Twitch and YouTube live so that you can join in on the conversation and talk your shit with us.
Need some milk.
Yes, Quest needs some milk.
You need some milk.
All right, well, that's it. Rate, review, subscribe, do all the things. We love you. We catch you next week. Peace.
That's righteous gemstones.
Righteous gemstones.
Daredevil, here I come.
Drinks hitting, son. Drinks hitting.
That's right.